I'm Lynnsey Holland. I work in labor and delivery. I've been here at King's Daughters since 2004. I feel like it's definitely appropriate to be sharing my story with my breast cancer journey, because not only is October Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but it's also Infant and Pregnancy Loss Awareness Month. My husband and I had 2 children. We had a daughter and a son, and we were working on having number 3, and we unfortunately suffered 2 miscarriages back to back. I was just in the shower praying one night, and it was honestly just like God spoke to me and said, "You have breast cancer." And I found the lump right then and there. And I went and saw my doctor, and he ordered the tests, and sure enough, within a week I found out that I had stage 3 breast cancer. So I really feel like my 2 little angel babies, even though at the time I couldn't see it, they helped save their mama's life. I was 33. I had just turned 33 in February, and I got the diagnosis in April. We decided to start with a certain chemo regimen. I worked with Dr. Goebel and staff here, and he was wonderful. We did 12 weeks of chemo, and then had a total mastectomy and lymph node dissection on just the left side, and I had lymph nodes removed because it had spread into lymph nodes. And then once that was, after 12 rounds of chemo, we did the mastectomy, and then we did 8 more weeks of chemo, and then I did 33 radiation treatments. And then I did estrogen therapy for 5 years. Once I finished that, I was 38 years old, and I went to my doctors and said, I still have this strong urge to have another baby. I would still love to be a mom and breastfeed with my other remaining breast. And the doctors were just kind of, they kind of busted my balloon. They just said that my body had been through so much that it was a possibility that it wouldn't even happen, and if it did, that, perhaps things wouldn't have a good outcome. So that was kind of a rough thing to hear. We were pretty heartbroken. Within a year, we got a surprise. I was age 40, that I was pregnant, and then I got my miracle baby. And I was able to breastfeed for over 2 years with my 1 remaining breast. And it was wonderful. He's wonderful. He's doing great. He's 2, just healthy as can be. Everything went wonderfully. And I feel like that was just all God. I have to give all the glory to God. Girls, remember, do your self-breast exams, because I wasn't doing them, unfortunately, and it could have cost me my life. But had I not had those 2 miscarriages, I wouldn't have ever suspected anything was wrong with me. Here we are 10 years later, and things are really making more sense of why I had to go through what I went through. This is a poem that I just wrote one night as 2013 was coming to a close. I entitled it, "It's Nearly Over." Only 13 days remain in 2013, a more difficult year I have never seen. Day 2 is going to be full of joy as we heard the heartbeat of our new girl or boy. Our joyous day quickly turned to misery. No baby inside, and I needed surgery. Then 5 days later, it was surgery again to clean things out where our baby had been. Just when I thought things couldn't get worse, I was visited by the cancer curse. Breast cancer at age 33, I couldn't believe what was happening to me. Months of treatments made me weak and ill. Never had time stood so still. It took my hair, and it took my left breast. It put my faith and strength to the test. God saw me through my very worst days. With every step, many continued to pray. So goodbye, 13, and take the tears with you. I'm more than ready to start fresh and new. God has purpose for my life. I'm a mother, a nurse, a friend, and a wife. I'll never forget the suffering nor pain, but I'll also remember the blessings that came. I just would like for my story to encourage anybody that's diagnosed with breast cancer that there is life afterwards. There is hope that you're going to get through it. Just take it day by day. treatment by treatment, there is life afterwards.